everybody. This is the Van Show, and today we're talking to my friend Varian Johnson. Hi, Varian.
Hey, Van, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for coming on the show with us.
Oh, my pleasure.
So, can you tell us a little bit? What are some of the names of your books? We want to hear about those books.
Okay, sure. My latest book is called The Great Green Heist, and it's a book about an 8th grade con artist who's given up the life, but now he's kind of pulled back into action when he finds out that his nemesis, Keith Sinclair, is going to rig the student election. So he has to pull together this group of 8th grade con artists to stop Keith, and maybe he'll get back in the good graces of Gabby De La Cruz, his ex-best friend, who's running for president as well.
Wow, it's like Ocean's 11 with like middle school or something.
Exactly. Ocean's 11 with middle schoolers with a lot of Star Trek thrown in as well.
I love Star Trek. That's so great.
I know.
So, hey, how long did that take to write?
7 years, actually. I got the idea while watching the last Ocean's movie, Ocean's 13. I left the movie theater, bought a fancy sports coat, and sat down and wrote the name Jackson Green. And then I was stuck for a long time, and then I had to figure out how to write a heist novel. I'd never known how to do that before. My other books, like Saving Maddie and My Life as a Rhombus, were both for older readers and also first-person point of view. This had to be entirely different with a lot more characters, a lot more things going on in the plot, so I had to train myself how to write it.
Well, Varian, you said something about buying a coat earlier.
Yes.
Like before you started writing, you bought a coat. That was important to the writing of the book, no?
It was, to me, I had to get into character. So I had to get a fancy sports coat, you know. I wanted one with the fancy arm, elbow patches, but I couldn't find that.
Oh, like an old professor jacket.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yes.
Wow. Well, so let's see. What else do we got? Oh, so the main character's name is
Jackson Green.
Jackson Green.
The man with a plan.
And that's where we get the Great Green Heist, right?
That is correct. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Now, does the color green come into play at all?
Not at all.
I love it. So, Varian, tell me, what was your favorite book as a kid?
Oh, geez, that's hard. You know, I loved a lot of books for a lot of different reasons. Susan Cooper has The Darkest Rising sequence, 5 books in that series, and I loved all of those. I really also loved books by Walter D. Myers, which was great. As a kid of color growing up, it took a while for me to find books that feature characters that look like me, written by people that look like me. And so when I discovered Walter's books, it really kind of opened my eyes to not only being a lover of reading, but a lover of writing as well.
Which one of Walter's books is your favorite?
Oh, my favorite is a book called Monster. It came out in 1999, and it won the first Prince Award in 2000, but I absolutely love that book.
So, Varian, who was your favorite teacher growing up?
Oh, geez, that's another hard question, because I loved all my teachers equally if they're watching this. But probably my favorite teacher was a teacher named Miss Maloney in 3rd grade. She was really kind. She really helped to foster a love of reading, I guess a love of school in general. I feel like I really learned a lot from her about being a student and loving to be a student.
Now, did you ever go back and visit her years later and tell her thank you?
No, she retired actually by the time I got old enough to graduate from college and come back.
Well, Miss Maloney, if you're watching this, what do you want to say to Miss Maloney?
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's sweet. Varian, that's so nice. So, Varian, what was your favorite song when you were a kid?
That I don't know. I don't know what my favorite song is. Now I'm trying to think. My dad really loved old 70s songs or 70s, 80s songs. Maybe they weren't old back then. Yeah. But Earth, Wind and Fire, Patti LaBelle, so he would play that nonstop. So some of that was this kind of music I grew up on as well too. Lots of old R&B, 70s soul type stuff.
Do you want to sing one with me?
I know, but I will.
All right.
We do September.
September, okay.
Yes. Do you remember the 21st night of September? And then there's other words I don't remember.
Remember.
But they're dancing the night away.
Away. On and on. Remember. On and on. September. On and on. Dancing the night away.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Well, we're just about out of time, Varian.
Sure.
This has been a lot of fun.
This has been great.
Yeah, this has been super cool. So your book, The Great Green Heist, is already out, right?
Yep, it's already out, and the sequel called To Catch a Cheat comes out in January of 2016. We find Jackson and the crew getting back together. They disbanded. They've gone along their merry way. But then they find that some sinister student has pulled this elaborate prank at school and has blamed them for it. So Jackson has to get the crew back together to stop the bad guy. And he's still trying to figure out how to get back into the good graces of his friend, Gabby De La Cruz.
Right when I think they're out, they pull me back in.
Exactly.
All right, can I get a high five?
High five it, man.
Woo, all right.
All right.
All right, thank you very much, Varian. All right, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the camera and say goodbye. You ready for that?
Yes.
Here we go. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.